Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Working on 2nd down. Smith. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, encourage that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Smith on 4th down. It's caught by Wilson. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the counter, Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker, that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Barkley trying this up the gut. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And it will be a first down. They went for it on 4th and got the 4 that they needed.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Offense going audible this time.
Philadelphia.
Throwing here, Hurts. Caught out wide. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown,
Saquon Barkley. A 4-yard score.
Jake Elliott
They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They
Damn
were
it,
down by
my
1.
bad. I missed my own fucking kick.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Into a crowd and intercepted. Kicked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense.
And across the line he goes. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 9 yards on the score. York now for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
Makes the score Jets 13, Eagles 7. Cade York to kick off for the Jets.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. And after the dive, they'll be set up with some okay field position here.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Play action. Hurts has it. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they're not going to get anything out of this one. Goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for him here. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play.
Hell of a pickup, good pickup.
That's going to be good for a first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch
Defense
it
was
first.
slacking.
Out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Hurts is set, 1st and 10. And he has been sharper. His teammates happy about that. 3 for 4 passing this series after throwing that interception. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
On 2nd down. Hurts. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected.
Currently like 6 and 17 with the teams.
3rd down coming up. Wow, they
10 games
They
left.
got the exact look they were going for, Brock. The only thing off about that play was that throw.
Yeah, you know what I don't want to see down there either? That QB tapping his chest, Kate. My bad. My fault. Yeah, I know. Everybody knows. Don't make it your fault again.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, my boy
Coming
has
off
so
a
much
touchdown
time
on their previous drive, you can just feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That's what she said.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And no problems on that
Let's
fourth
go,
down play.
you
They come away with
people.
16 yards. This drive continues.
16 yards.
Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Defender is there to finally make the stop. The play goes for 27, and that's going to be first down, Jets.
7 yards. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Smith to the air now. Taking a chance to the end zone. It is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort.
Whoever that was, they got to come down with it.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, it's Smith. A massive shot towards the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Dumps it off to his running back. He turns the shallow catch into something more, giving him 8 yards. That sets up second and short. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. I'm getting a feeling somebody had a dark roast, something pretty bold to drink this morning, Brock, because third quarter, onside kick, not sure that was on any of their play sheets. Any of the analytics had that as the call right there.
So you go coffee. I actually go to the meeting room tomorrow. And I think about that special teams coach who's got to answer to his head coach. And just what were we thinking here with this decision? Because the other side, they were more than prepared for it, and now they put their defense up against it.
Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Able to get it to Barkley. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second down, Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line.
Come on, that was going to be a pick.
They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. On 4th down, Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with home. And they're able to grind him to a hold after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd. Here's Smith. Taking a shot deep here.
Come on, Garrett. Come on, Garrett. Come on, Garrett.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, if they would have connected on that one, Brock, that sure would have represented a large chunk of his passing yardage in what's been a pretty quiet game so far.
Yeah, kind of based on how little success they've had and found through the air. Gosh, honestly, Kate, I'm not surprised that one fell to the ground, too.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Play fake. Here's Smith. And they got, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts the throw. And this one's going to be forced out by the hits. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game long. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up 3rd down. Control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Elliott connects there.
Damn, I went way too fast. I had the time.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Wangu now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
That's good, chat. Welcome back in. We still got the lead for now.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw.
And
this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Smith back to throw. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. That is Zach Bond. And that's going to make it 4th and 18.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Setting up the running back screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking for him again, but not this time. That's incomplete. The defender made the adjustment and the hit to break it up, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Back to the same target, but it is the same results. Incomplete. The defense keyed in on him once again. Provide some contact to break up that catch. It's 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Begins his return at the 16. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one out with Hall. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets in the
Best game
first.
run we had this whole game with him.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Jets, 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's not going to get anything, as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. And with a man all over him, he just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He's going to try another deep one here.
Oh,
It's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Still going past the 40, past the 20.
I knew exactly what was going to happen. I should have adjusted the play.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And it's a big gain on this play. Giving him about 19 yards and the 1st down, too.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And this one may be in the reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
That one right down the middle. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Good.
At their own 21-yard
Starting
line.
out trips right here. 1st and 10.
6 wins, and it's going to be the 17th.
Now Smith coming off that pick. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Eagles get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
Oh, stick around, chat.
Philadelphia
Plenty more
settles
losses
and
where that
ready.
came from.
It's 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go in Western New York. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line. So that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Wisnowski in there to punt. Kick is away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
On play action, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 7, Bills nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. It'll be 1st down and 10.
48-yard line.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. play fake. Here's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Buffalo.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen. On the run to the right. That is brought in at the 10. So after one, 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and less than a yard. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Moving outside the pocket. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Basnap for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back.
Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bills 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's
How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up.
50-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there.
Incomplete.
And that'll set up 4th down.
It is covered by Brian Branch.
Allen gonna throw for it. And that is not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
First down, Lions.
They'll run with Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead.
Bill 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
By Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and long. Now Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. He works free. Right side. And what an effort after the catch.
Good
He
shit,
goes
good
all
shit.
the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now pass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Lions all their first time out. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. He'll be slowed up and taken down. That place goes nowhere. Stuck behind the line for a loss.
And it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this, and we'll bring the first half to a close.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bills have got it. And they're in business. 1st and goal, taking over inside the 5.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. To knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal at the 3. Hook. Will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
play fake. Here's Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
This is 3rd and 6. Here's Goff. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Cross pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 43-yard
I can promise you
line.
that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shaquille. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Allen. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Goff to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Sanders. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Now Goff. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 40-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Trying to find somewhere to go, but defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no game.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this one is going to remain a tie game. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air once more, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing, Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
And
Detroit.
before the snap, clock is ticking down, and we reach the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Gibbs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Formation for Buffalo.
Hunt team backed up here, but they got the kick away. On the return, it's Dortch. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
1st and 10.
Here's 1st down.
49-yard line.
A run with Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now, Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Throwing here is Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. The Lions ball their first timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. They don't call it the frozen tundra for nothing. We're here in Green Bay. Snow, plenty of it in the forecast. Winter weather for the Cheeseheads. That is perfect as they fill up Lambeau Field. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers.
Trey Smack to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, glad you've come along with us. Trey Smack will kick this one off. And off we go on a snow day at Lambeau. And he gets this back out to the 30-yard line. Reasonable field position. That's where the offense will get this one going. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one broken up. It's incomplete. all over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So conventional wisdom says, all right, it's a snow game. The footing's bad. This is just going to be a slugfest and pound the ball. But it's actually the opposite. The offense actually has all the advantage because they know where they're going. So the passing game, if done right, can actually be a huge advantage in this sort of weather. And they're going to continue to test these guys in the passing game downfield. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth down. It'll be first down and 10. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7, Packers 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play.
That is George
Brings up
Karlaftis in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
38-yard line.
On play action, Love. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 12.
You know, we say this so often in this league, Mike, the greatest strength of some of these guys can also be a little bit of their weakness. And in this case, he's trying to buy more time with his feet. We've seen him do this successfully time and time again. This time it catches up to him, and he takes the sack.
On the bootleg, it's Love. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. We've got snow starting to fall. On first down, it's Mahomes. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. but I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is brought in the end zone. Tyquan Thornton, touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Packers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Greg, snow has lightened up here for the moment. Likely more to come, however. As they work here, it's a little bit easier on 1st and 10. Now Love. He'll air it out deep. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And it begins again.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Kansas City.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Mahomes on 1st down. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Another big play and another 1st down. 26 on that one. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
On second down, Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Absolute blowout over here. Good game, bro. Good game.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
Flurries have returned here as they step to the line for this second down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it. Oh, the rush gets home, and down he goes. The decision to go for it backfires in a big way. They have turned it over on downs.
I'm playing like the last guy I just fished.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd. That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Why'd he quit? He was winning.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now here's Young. Forced out to his left. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, Prescott steps away. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Throwing. Prescott. Finding Williams once more. Complete. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
For the 2-point conversion.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Cowboys 6, Panthers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down, Carolina.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And this pass broken up. And the contact right on time there, and now fourth down.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Fourth down, Young. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Here's Prescott. He'll get that complete. Brian Flanoy with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Prescott steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Play action now. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Hubbard. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Young will set to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The play fake. Now Young. Out to his left. Looking left sideline. Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Flush to his right. The ball comes out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jalen Coker, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Cowboys 12, Panthers 9. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott off play action. Here's a diving catch right side. And they're going to
plays this game, has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Being chased out left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Buying time to his left. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Pickens. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
I gotta go. But
as the clock will
come
stop
back
with
in here
21
later
seconds to
tonight,
go here in the first
again.
half. This offense converted once on
We'll count this one as a loss too. Challenge. Peace. Goof out. Hit that subscribe button and like.